In this tutorial, I will show you how to set up your print job for printing white. You can print white at the same time as CMYK, or you can print all of the white first, followed by the CMYK artwork on top, depending on how you chose to set up your PDF files. This tutorial assumes that you have already loaded your substrate into the Roland. If you created one PDF with all the layers, drag your file into the versaworks window and double-click the file name in the print queue to bring up the Job Settings window. Click Get Media Width and set up the layout, orientation, and tiling of your file. After you have finished, click on the Quality tab and select the print quality. To print white first and then CMYK, select White plus CMYK plus Pass from the drop-down list. The printhead will lay down white ink first, followed by CMYK to create your image. Select CMYK plus White plus Pass to print CMYK first, followed by white. It does not matter if your white layer is above or below the CMYK artwork. If you tell the Roland to print white first, it will do so before printing CMYK. Hit OK when you are finished and click the Print button when you're ready to print. If you created two PDF files, one for your white layer and one for your CMYK layer, follow this process. Drag your white PDF into the versaworks window, followed by the CMYK PDF. You will need to set up each file separately. To set up the white print file, double-click on the file name to open the Job Settings window. Click Get Media Width and set up the layout, orientation, and tiling of your file. After you have finished, click the Quality tab and select the print quality. To print white first, select White plus Pass. The printhead will lay down only white ink before returning the substrate to the origin. Next, click on the Cut Controls tab and make sure Return to Origin after print is checked. Once the Roland has completed printing your white layer, it must return the origin to print the CMYK layer and properly register the files. Next, click on the Printer Controls tab. In the General section, you can change how many times to print white. Each additional pass will double your printing time, but allow you to create a more opaque and heavy white. Click Use Custom Settings and set Overprint to the desired number of passes. 2 passes is acceptable for use on an unbleached corrugated or paperboard. Hit OK when you're finished and double-click the CMYK file name in the print queue to bring up the Job Settings window. Click Get Media Width and set up the layout, orientation, and tiling of your file. Make sure the settings are identical to the setup for your white file or the registration will be off. After you have finished, click on the Quality tab and select the print quality. Select CMYK plus Pass. The printhead will lay down only CMYK ink to create your colorful artwork over top the white. Next, click on the Cut Controls tab and make sure Return to Origin after print is checked. Once the Roland has completed printing, it will return the sheet to the origin. Hit OK when you are finished. Select your white and CMYK files by clicking on the file name in the print queue and holding the Control button. Make sure you select the white file first, as the order in which you select the files is the order which they will be printed. Click Print to rip the files and send them to the printer. The Roland will rip your file and print both jobs one after another.